attacks on people. I'm not with the mafia.
Oh my God, Asher actually pretended to help Caleb. He acted like he was the one who had scared the bad guy away, but clearly the bad guy was you.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
Did your spy tell you that AJ was the first person to see Caleb lying on the ground? Our son was traumatized.
Is AJ all right?
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe you should have thought about our child's well-being before you had someone smash Caleb in the head.
All right, Marissa.
AJ was a wreck. And for what? A business war? God, I have seen you get ruthless with your father and your cousin. What would happen if AJ ever crossed you?
I would never hurt AJ.
You already have, JR. God, he ran away from home. He's acting out in school. What he needs right now is attention and understanding. But the only thing that you think about is yourself.
No. AJ is everything to me.
Oh, I am so sick of hearing that. How much you love your family. It's a lie, and it always has been.
All right, just calm down. Calm down, Marissa. We can talk about it.
No, I am done talking. I am done listening. I am done, period. You will have the divorce papers in the next few days.
It doesn't have to be like that.
And I'm not just divorcing you. I'm suing for custody of AJ.
I thought we agreed that we were going to be civil about this. We were going to find a way to make this work for everyone.
Yeah, well, I tried, but clearly it's not possible.
Full joint custody. Full financial support. What else do you want?
All your promises, JR, they mean nothing.
You have no idea what's going on right now.
I just lost my father. My marriage is over. My whole world has been falling apart, and yet I never, ever neglected AJ.
I have?
Oh, your priorities are completely screwed up. You are so obsessed with winning that you didn't even notice AJ walk right out of the door.
He was upset about David, about hearing us fight.
Yeah, and where were you? You were with Annie.
Annie lives here. I work with the woman.
Yes, exactly. You still want Annie. You're out to destroy Scott, and now you send your attack dog to get Caleb, terrifying our son.
I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's never your fault, is it, JR? AJ is in pain that you caused, and you don't really care.
I may not be a perfect person. In fact, I'm far from it. But you must be out of your mind to think that I don't care about my son. He means everything to me.
Yeah. Well, he means everything to me, too, and I care enough about him to make sure that he has a good life, a better life than he would ever have here.
This is his home.
Yeah, it's horrible. All the lies and dysfunction. I mean, the best thing that I can do is to get him the hell out of here.
Well, you know, that's never gonna happen. You're not even his biological mother.
Oh, don't even try to play that card with me, JR. You know, the only thing that the courts care about is the best interest of the child. And in this case, it is to be with his mother, biological or not.
You think I'm not gonna fight you on this? I will blow you right out of the water.
Go for it.
I will. And I'll bring up that skeevy massage parlor they used to work for. Oh, yeah, God knows what you were doing to strange men in there. How about your outstanding DNA you inherited? Or how about when you were having sex with my cousin? Was AJ here when that happened?
You're disgusting.
I'll do what it takes to win.
I'm ready. I know the way you fight. And I know what I have to do to fight back.
There you are. Looking for you.
Hey.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. I think I have makeup in my eye or something.
Oh, here. Here you go.
Thanks. How do you and Jake do it? How do you have the perfect marriage?
Nobody has the perfect marriage.
Sure looks like you do. God, it's just so obvious that you two belong together, you know?
Well, trust me, it took a million mistakes and a lot of time to figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scott and I are really happy. He's the most amazing man I've ever known, and we're really in love.
So what's the problem?
JR, he just refuses to go away. You know, and he and Scott have this stupid competition.
At work?
At everything. And you know JR, he always has to win. I mean, it's not like Scott has anything to worry about. It's just JR's always doing things to upset him.
Well, it seems like another life when I was with JR, not a good one, but I definitely remember how intense he can be. He would do anything to get what he wants.
Tell me about it.
So, is what JR doing coming in between your marriage?
I mean, I'm trying not to let it. I'm trying to just be the best wife possible to Scott and not let JR upset him, but it's hard. I guess that's why I was wondering if you and Jake had any secrets.
Well, if you really, truly love Scott, and if you want to spend the rest of your life with him, then that's all you need.
I've been married 4 times. Yeah. But the truth is, Scott is the only real husband I have had. So in my heart, he's the first. And he's definitely the last.
So, you were pretty close to Palmer at the end, weren't you?
We spent some time together?
Yeah. I was his doctor. And I took over from my father.
Right.
And even at the end, he was a serious power player.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Just weird. All this attention to his company lately, and then the nephew shows up out of nowhere. I wonder if Palmer's watching us all right now.
What do you think of the nephew, Jake? This Caleb guy.
I don't know. From what I hear, he's kind of a trip. He big-time lawyer, gives it all up to live in the woods.
Not anymore. He's back in a big way. He just made a substantial investment in Chandler Enterprises.
But he's a Cortland. Isn't that kind of like dogs and cats trying to mate?
It's a new day.
What's JR say?
JR, he, you know what? The hell with JR.
Scott talking trash about JR again. They do this all the time. It's usually not in public. Cousin rivalry. All in good fun.
Okay. Well, why don't we just get the check?
That looks bad.
Oh, back so soon.
Yeah, I think we'll just grab Trevor and head on home.
He's in dreamland, Sugar Plum. Let him sleep here tonight. You guys go on out, finish your evening. That was the quickest dinner in history.
Really? Felt like forever to me.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad. Look, I got nothing against Scott. He's all right. I'm what Opal said earlier, I'm hoping you're not becoming Annie's BFF or anything.
Well, those are wise words. She stuck a knife into mine.
Jake, we talked about this. Don't be mean.
Not being mean. I'm praying we don't get roped into doing couples things with them, okay?
Well, she did mention having us over for dinner.
What? When?
Well, I don't know yet.
Okay, well, whenever night that is, I'm busy. I'm doing a double at the hospital. I'd rather do a hemorrhoidectomy than hang out with those two. That would be more fun to me.
All right, you two. Don't encourage him. Listen, I know Annie doesn't have the best track record, but neither do I. So, if I deserve a second chance, then so does she.
I'm just saying be careful. That's all I'm saying, be careful.
Well, she's not dangerous. She's insecure. She's got a lot invested in this marriage.
Well, I'll give it about 3 months tops.
I have to get this dry cleaned. Luckily, nobody noticed the drink stain from when JR crashed into me.
Why didn't you mention that before?
I was hoping nobody would notice it. Luckily, they didn't.
I wasn't talking about the stain.
JR isn't worth mentioning. You are the only man that matters to me. You are the only man who will ever matter to me. You have given me the life that I've always dreamed of, and I'm going to spend that life showing you how happy you make me and showing you how happy we can be together.
All right. I didn't mean to overreact. Sorry.
But JR still gets to you.
Yeah.
You can't let him. If you let him, he wins. You know that, and that's not what either of us wants.
So what do we do?
Yes, come here, sit down. When we got married, I swore to you that I would always be by your side, loving you and supporting you and building this amazing life together. Focus on that. We can have it all. We will have it all. And if you truly believe that, people like JR or anybody else, They can't shake us.
Did you finally get some information on Asher Pike?
Didn't take all that much to find this.
Gotta be kidding me. Are you sure?
100%.
Well, this could either be really good, really bad.
Caleb, it's Marissa. I really need to talk to you.
Call me as soon as you get this.
Did you get that tool you needed?
Yeah. Got it right here.